everybody! I recently did my 2014 beauty favourites video and I promised a fashion favourites video, but I was looking back through the past year and all of the things that I've worn and all the things that I love fashion wise, and I thought it's a little bit ridiculous to go back through an entire year and all the different seasons. So I've decided to do a season of fashion favourites. So here goes my winter 2014 to 15 fashion favourites video. I am going to start with cosy bedtime and loungewear stuff. I have the most amazing fluffy slippers. These are from Ted Baker and they are like fluffy bear paws and they are so warm and they've got soft fluffiness inside and they are just super warm and cozy and I love them. To go with my fluffy slippers I have a new onesie. And it doesn't have any feet, but I like it that way because I have quite small feet and quite long legs, so they never quite fit properly. But it's got a really fluffy hood and little ears, and it's kind of in this leopard print. This is from Next, and yeah, it's just really cozy and warm and comfy, and also it's got a zip. And I have a onesie with poppers, and the poppers irritate me so much because they take so long to do up, so it's great to have fun with the zip. On the theme of warm things, I have a coat which is my staple coat for this winter. It is waterproof to an extent. It's just a quilted jacket from Next, and I think this is from the petite section. I'm not really sure why I have it in petite, but I have it in petite. It has really nice big pockets, and so you can keep lots of stuff in it, and it's just really warm and it's a great windshield. I got it big enough so that I could put a jumper underneath, and it's actually quite well fitted considering you can get quite a lot underneath it, and it's kind of slightly tapered in at the waist, so it gives you a nice shape even if you have hundreds of layers underneath, which I often do. I also bought this fluffy headband, and I've been looking for one of these for a long time. And I've never been able to find one that properly fits my head, and I'm not sure if it's because I have a small head or a big head, because it seemed to vary as to whether they didn't fit because they were too small or too big. But anyway, I bought this one in TK Maxx and it's got an elasticated back, so it fits perfectly and it's super comfy. It's from a company called Turtle Fur, and it is obviously faux fur, but it's really soft and really warm and just keeps my ears nice and warm. In hindsight, I probably wouldn't have bought it in white if I'd had a choice, because I do tend to put it down next to my things on tables and spill things on it, and it does get makeup on the inside, which against my forehead, which isn't great, but I do really love it and I think it's really warm and soft. For Christmas I got this bobble hat which has little tassels down here as well, and it's really soft and fluffy and warm, and it's quite a big hat, so it does almost cover my eyes, but it keeps the whole of my head warm and it is absolutely amazing. I don't know where it's from because the label doesn't say, but yeah, I really love this. It has become my favourite winter hat. And speaking of hats, I have gotten a bit of a hat obsession over the autumn-winter season. I had a bit of a hat obsession a couple of years ago, but I have really gone back to it, and I have in the past few months bought two hats which I wear quite a lot. The first one is from H&M and it's this kind of bowler hat. I really like it. It fits my head really nicely, and it just it finishes off looks and it kind of gives an edge to looks. I'm really loving the hat thing. I've never really been a hat person in the past. I didn't really think I could pull off hats, but I'm starting to feel like hats are more my thing now. I also got this one for Christmas. This is from River Island and it's just a really wide brim hat. I can't wear it in high winds because it is a little big for my head, but I do really love it, and it's got a belt kind of thing around it which is sort of fluffy at the back and then has a faux patent snake print and then a gold buckle on the side, and I really love this hat. This is my favourite hat at the moment and I wear it quite a lot. On to jumpers. I saw this jumper in H&M It's a mohair mixed jumper and it's got a gold zip up the back, and it's really comfy, and it's not too long, because sometimes jumpers are quite long and they make you look a bit shapeless, but this isn't fitted or anything, but it goes to such a point on me that it doesn't make me look like I'm just fat, like quite a few jumpers do. But yeah, I love this so much that I got it in 2 colours. So I also have this in, it's kind of a really pale grey white colour. I'm not really sure whether it's grey or white, but again, it's got the gold zip up the back. And these were also really good value because they were in the sale, but I have worn these quite a lot, and they're really comfy. I think the grey white one is possibly my favourite because I tend to wear a lot of sort of blacks and whites and sort of monochrome looks, but I really love these, and they're super warm even though they're not too thick. Another jumper I've been loving that's slightly thicker is this one. I love to wear this with leggings or skinny jeans, and it's a slouchy sort of ribbed jumper, and it's creamy white with flecks of sort of red and blue and green and yellow, and I absolutely love this. I've had it for a while. This is from M&Co, and I don't know how widely known M&Co is. A lot of people don't know it, but my mum bought this for me, and I think a lot of people associate M&Co with kind of, it's not really a fashion sort of place, but I really love this jumper. It's nice and warm and cozy, and it looks really pretty. In my other clothes kind of section, I recently bought this top in the sale, and I got it in a size bigger because it's quite sort of an oversized thing anyway, but it's got this, it's sort of a velvety to sheer, with a sheer pattern on it, if that makes sense. Don't know if you can see, like that. This is from New Look. I got it, and it's got sort of longish, got sleeves that go about to my elbows, and it's kind of cropped but not quite, so it's a really nice length because it's not a crop top, so if you're having more of a slouchy day you don't really want to be wearing a crop top, but it's really soft and really comfy, and it looks really nice. But the sheer bits are only sheer when light's actually shining directly through them, so when you're wearing it you don't actually need to wear another vest top or anything underneath, which I really like, and I was kind of a bit worried about it. This has recently become one of my favourite skirts. It's a wraparound skirt in this heavy yellow fabric, and I actually made this, and it's kind of a pencil skirt. It's above the knee definitely, but it's not too short. I kind of had some fabric left over and didn't really know what to do with it, and so I turned it into a skirt, and it's ended up being the thing that I've worn quite a lot. It goes really well with sort of like black outfits, and it adds an element of colour, and I like just having a bit of colour at this time of year because I wear a lot of black, and around winter when it's cold and everything's a bit dark, it seems a bit miserable to be wearing black all the time as well. So I really like the pattern on this as well, but it's also quite thick, so it's nice and warm, and it doesn't blow around when it's windy because it gets very windy around here, and it's not great when your skirt blows up. I have also been loving thigh-high or over-the-knee socks. I only have black ones that I wear. I used to wear them for athletics in bright colours because I thought it was great, but I've really been taken with these recently, like over sheer sort of black tights and things like that, because it adds a bit of warmth without being sort of all black everywhere all the time. Or I like to wear like pattern tights underneath and then put those on, so you get between your skirt and the top of the socks you get kind of a pop of colour or pattern. But I just think they're really versatile for like changing up your outfit a bit. I bought this dress and I wore this on Boxing Day, and I really love it. It's got a little white collar and it's kind of tartan. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a really dark kind of slightly tartan print. But I really like this. This is from Primark, and yeah, it's got little cap sleeves, and I just think it's super cute. I've seen a lot of these dresses, and I've wanted one for a while, but I've never been able to find one that fits, and this one fits me really, really nicely. But it was really good value as well. I bought this dress for New Year, and it's a plunge neck black skater dress. This is from Boohoo, and I've never bought anything from Boohoo before because I'm kind of a bit afraid of buying clothes without trying them on first. And I just decided to take the plunge and buy this because I've been umming and ahhing about it for a while, and I absolutely love it. It looks amazing. And yeah, I wore it for New Year and I got quite a few compliments over it, and I just think it looks really, really pretty, and it looks a lot more expensive than it was. So that was my fashion favourites for winter 2014-15. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry if it's got really long, and I do apologise for the changing light levels. I know there was a lot to get through, and I'm really sorry for that, and I did kind of just blast through that one, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks for watching, bye!